Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in my game showcase series. Today we're going to be playing a game I found called Cauldron, and this is a little bit of a game I found maybe like half a year ago that is minigame centric, but also like a little like mini RPG with some incremental tendencies involving a witch. I don't know anything about the story. I always go into these things mostly blind. But yeah, we're gonna get on in here and see what this is like. I don't know what those numbers at the top are talking about. Oh, so there's more than one game mode. Okay, this might have some relation to the stuff at the top. So there might be a reason to start in the other ones. I don't... Okay. So we'll start in on start. Now it's got Banjo-Kazooie going on here. So we play as Nyx. Where am I? I don't remember anything. We sure don't. What's all this darkness? Is that Blinky over there? It might be. Weren't they in Pac-Man? Oh no! What? You can kind of see it in the background that the terrain that's behind it. And I'm gonna be playing this with controller, so I'm gonna try to get this as much off screen because it doesn't look like it wants to be completely off. Because looking at the layouts of the controls, so I did go into the options, like using a controller just seemed like easier because it seems to only involve 2 buttons and movement. Blinky, is that you? What are you doing here? Oh, what happened? I think Blinky's an octopi or maybe a sludge. If they're an octopi, they need to have some longer legs or they're gonna have trouble feeding themselves. I don't know. There's all this darkness everywhere and you were just sleeping right next to it. So spooky. Oh, they're a ghosty. Okay, that makes more sense. That's weird. Last I remember, I was haunting a few squirrels outside your grandmother's house. Where are we now? I don't remember what I was doing, how I even got here. That's strange. Do you think your grandmother is playing tricks on us again? I don't think so. This feels too serious to be one of Grandma's stunts. I wonder what we should do. Let's see if we can do something about this darkness. Why don't you try touching it? That sounds like a terrible idea. What? Why is it growing green? Ah. No. It's telling me so it's opening up with a potential battle thing. Battle, bribe, party of 1. Oh. What did I just do? So I paused it, right? Telling me that there's fish. So select and start do the same thing, right? That wasn't even on the list of buttons to push. I assume it wants me to fight. What happened? Where are we? And what is that? I think we're inside the darkness you just touched. This thing must live here or something. So what should I do? First, you should probably figure out where you want to stand. Does it matter where I choose? Probably not. Maybe if you had some allies with you, it would be more important. Like this, what do I do now? Looks like you have to wait for your turn to act. Act? What do you mean? I don't know, but you're obviously supposed to do something here, right? Maybe that cute little slime ball can tell us what's going on. It is awfully cute, isn't it? Come here, little fella. It is coming. Did it just hit you? Oh, it might have done that. I thought it moved. Oh my god, kill it, kill it, kill it. I can't, I don't even have a real body. Try attacking it with your staff. It has like a counter at the top, but it doesn't tell me what that would do. Okay, it has options there, so it's not going to let me choose anything else even if they were options. Let me see if I can figure out what is that thing. It's got 3 health. I don't know what the move does, like the feat does, but I'm assuming it's agility. I'm assuming that the armor means how much damage it does less than my attack. Maybe it's probably linear. And the one below that is probably what percentage chance it has of dodging. So at the bottom, it's telling me what move I'm trying to use. And it's calling this a wimpy little slime ball. So tragic. I think it's telling me I get 2 moves before it gets a move up top. Trying to parse what the symbols on the bottom mean. The middle one is accuracy, right? Did 1 damage. Attacking seemed to give you more energy. At the top left? How do you know that? Look at the blue meter towards the top left. I think that's showing that you have 1 energy. Is it saying 1? Oh, is the blue things? Maybe you could do something cool with it. Like what? Using your skill on your next turn. Inflict a random foe with either shock, burn, freeze, or poison. Costs 1 energy. Oh, debuffs. Careless cast. I'm still no good at this. I ended up casting a random spell. They look like they might be shocked, if I was to guess from that indication. That might be a chance to do nothing. It could be complete paralysis forever. Maybe they're just really surprised. That's alright, you're still learning, and in case you forgot, I can remind you about the 4 different types of magic. Poison does damage based on remaining health. Fire does flat damage and has a chance to spread to allies. Oh, so it does damage too. Shock does a small amount of flat damage, but also zaps all of their allies. Ooh. Freeze will slow you down, meaning you'll act less frequently. You also won't be able to block attacks for allies behind you when slowed. There's also Bleed, which isn't really magic. It'll cause you to take an extra 50% damage from physical and bleed attacks. Oh, and keep in mind that for every 5 stacks of a certain L status, the effect will be increased. So it does nothing new until 5 stacks? Oh, so the top left is the speed of battle. Okay. That's what that meant. Interesting. Check out the help section for more info on battles. Yeah, I took the extra damage. What does it mean by this? Oh, sorry, it's a written version of it. So this tells you how much energy it gives, so that's what that means. The special meter is the yellow one by giving and taking non-special damage. Character health. Used to determine turn order. Okay. It also means more frequent actions. Yeah, so it's a flat amount of physical damage reduction. Chance to avoid, yep. And then it tells you which type of attacks. Regular sword means basic damage. Red sword means magic damage. that is subjected to weaknesses and resistances. Also reduced by armor, so yeah. So magic attack sounds like it's got more pushing against it. Oh, shock can hit enemies that are even resistant. This gives you a more specific one. So now it tells you what the extra 5 stacks would do. Okay, so if you got a weakness of something to burn, you take double damage, and every 5 stacks of this will add an extra 100%. Okay, so when it spreads, it adds 1 less than that suffered by the original. And it can't spread to those who are resistant. Oh, so they don't just keep on adding up, it just goes to... No. Yeah, so it can't have more than the highest. So shock does flat damage at the beginning. Okay, so anyone with a weakness takes double damage. Same thing with the damage for stacks. It's also 100%. Can't be dodged or resisted. Poison deals bonus damage. With a weakness, take double. Damage is based on a percentage of health. Damage is capped at a certain upgradable value. Every 5 stacks adds 100% to damage dealt, but is still subject to the damage cap. So how does freeze change? Okay, so freeze has a different effect on its cumulative. It just makes it so that it's even slower. That's good. Oh, and if you get an upgrade, slowed battlers take extra damage from the other elements. So I guess you can get more than one element. So bleed gets 50%. Oh, and even the attack buffs end up being stacked. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, I wanted to look at it at least once. Sorry for anyone that's bored by that stuff, but we are going to get into it. Okay, so now I have a better idea of what it's talking about. So it's saying it gains 1 blue bar if we do an attack. Some of these icons it did not explain. That's what I'm going to say. Like, it didn't explain the that one that has the 5 icons in the middle. It didn't explain the bottom one either. I'm gonna kind of guess that the bottom one means will it hit enemies behind someone without them being able to block, maybe? And maybe the second one is to indicate how many enemies it hits. Oh no, those are elements. Never mind, those aren't, that isn't what I thought it was. Those are elements. I recognize it now. Okay. Wow, so defeating that thing got rid of all that darkness. Sure seems that way, and look at what it revealed. You mean the apple tree, the boat, and the rock pit? I think you'll be able to gather resources from those. They can help you restore this place and fight against the darkness. I guess I'll go check them out. Don't forget to check out the tomes by each of them. I have a feeling they'll be important. What about that old, weird-looking cauldron? Well, that's your grandmother's cauldron. I bet if you throw stuff in there, good things will happen. That's pretty vague, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Okay. So now it tells me... I don't like how it's blinking red, though. I'll be honest. That's not a very appealing color. I also don't understand why it's blinking. So there are tomes by things. I guess we can... Is red to indicate that it's too difficult and green is maybe possible? Is my guess. But I'm guessing that we can choose to try to liberate that section. And it's a different right for each one. More apples. Adds fertilizer to make apples fall 20% more frequently. Basket size. We have a bigger basket now, 20% to its size. I think this is telling me it costs that in red. This is refund, where you can individually select upgrades to refund. Hit the back button to leave refund mode. Reset these upgrades and get all your resources back. Automatically buy upgrades starting with the cheapest. So this will be a new thing that'll unlock when you buy one of each of these. I'm gonna guess this is a minigame. So... Get upgrade. Okay, so that was where we were at. The tome was the upgrade. So this is probably a minigame, like I said. Let's get into it and see what we're into. Oh, do not catch green ones, is my guess. Well, we did get 2. More apples will mean more to catch. Moving faster means we might catch them. Okay. We had no chance of catching that one on the left, but we did catch 5. So let's increase our basket size. What's up here? Blinky helps! Aww, that's a cute idea. Yeah, let's get more apples in the mix. Yeah, we can just keep going. Like, I don't know if there's another use for apples other than this minigame. But maybe we also get to keep them for other uses. I can see why you might want automatic upgrades because you wouldn't want to stop to get upgrades. But I want to look at the upgrades as I get them. I like to read them. That is a thing I like. See, that was pretty good. Yep, we upgraded that all the way. There definitely are more apples. It did do what it says on the tin. So our basket's now a little bigger. It's easier to catch apples, I guess. But I don't think that that's a major contributor for how we were doing. If I'm gonna... Oh, well, we got hit with the poison. It's okay. Now we're gonna get Blinky in the mix. Not helping to helping. Okay, so what are our other? So we can get a dash. Blinky can move faster. Blinky gets a bigger basket. So more apples and a golden apple. And wants one of each. You can add more seconds to the timer. Okay, so yeah. So Blinky, you got this. I believe in you. I got greedy. Blinky is definitely helping. Thank you, Blinky. Look at that. Blinky's being such a pal. Let's have more seconds. I don't remember how many seconds we start with. Let's take a look at that. So we start with 10 normally, so now we're up to 11. Oh, that's expensive. Let's add more apples. More apples means more to catch. I'll add a golden apple chance. Yeah. Thing is, if I don't go over here, then this side won't even be touched at all. Well, that's a good idea. We got ourselves a golden. That's the highest we've gotten. That was worth it already. So we got our dash. We gotta save up 20 to get the last of those upgrades, so we can see what the next tier would offer us. Yep, so you got a bigger basket. What's here? Shoot a fireball to choose to get the pesky bad apples. Interesting. Well, I don't even know how far this minigame's gonna go. Oh, your basket got hecka large. Good for you. Now, ours will eventually get pretty big, too. We just haven't gotten all the upgrades. Hey, that's our best. I don't feel like that's one of our problems currently. Don't worry, we'll go around and check out the other minigames too. But I like this whole idea of upgrading games. Well, I didn't mean to just start again, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'd imagine I would probably do manual for the first playthrough, and then if it doesn't change on other playstyles, I'd probably set it for auto buy. If that makes sense. I think that's a good choice for options. You're definitely trending towards more and more, though. That's good. Oh, that's definitely our best. I mean, I kind of wish it would tell me how many each of us got, rather than just my count. I know we get the value for each of us, but I would like to know, like, what they're catching. If that makes sense. Why are you over here, you fool? I didn't mean it, Blanky. Alright, I'll bite. What's behind this? Okay, so there's another upgrade for 5 seconds additionally. Bad apples now explode when hit, and irregular apples in the explosion radius turn into golden apples. Whoa. That would give a reason to want to hunt them down. Turns a negative into a positive. Oh, and destroying them would give you extra ones. Every destroyed apple now adds to your time. Dash faster. Jump to move vertically. Why would we... So more blinky width. More apples. Fancy flyers. Oh, you can turn all the apples into golden ones. They're still finding ways to make this game more interesting, and it's just one of the mini games. We'll do this for another couple minutes. Oh, we're just automatically firing. I thought it was going to be a manual thing. So killing one actually gives me 2 apples too. I didn't realize it was going to straight up just give me apples when I did it. That changes a lot of things, actually. And here I thought it was just a way to, like, help clear space in a bad situation. But that changes everything if it actually has a tangible benefit. Come on, Blinky, time to speed you up. Hasn't really paid off yet, but we'll keep trying at it. There we go. Oh, an energy wave every time you dash. And there's another layer behind this. That's... like, everything just makes me want to play the Apple game so far, I ain't gonna lie. I guess that's the quality of a good game, but, yeah. We got lost in the sauce. Okay, so we got 28 apples, so we keep the apples on us. What does this say to me? Hook weight. Oh no, this is the upgrade tree. Okay. Well, we don't have anything, so let's actually just get out there and try the game. So, fishing. So, blue is good, red is bad. Got two, so yeah, like, it looks like getting a red one directly subtracts from getting a blue one. Oh. They got me. I got him. So basically, it looks like you get one, but I don't know what increases or decreases it. Like, we got the ability, but it did not. I did not register what button that is. Okay, so you can affect the number of fish. So I can only catch 2 anyway. So I feel like the red ones can latch on even if you're full. Right. Okay. I won't get lost in another game the same way. I will look around to see what's going on. So this looks like... I guess I should just try them. This is a mining one, so... Okay, so... we got bronze, silver, and gold, I guess? Oh. Let's see. So I get 10 directions. It's also way snappier than I expected, which was weird. Well, that's stone. That's not actually silver. Okay. Hmm. So it's kind of a strategy game. So this is iron. Okay. So one more square. So it's kind of like find the right place for you to start. And it's not, it looks like it's a pretty randomized situation, so. Well, that's definitely the best that we did there. Alright, let's go check out this sleeping doofus. What you got, my buddy? Oh look, there was someone else sleeping out here. Let's wake him up. Oh, it's Froggy. Oh, good morrow, kind sirs. Blah 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 blah. Why are frogs always so polite? But hey, he has a sword with him. Maybe he can help us. You have my sword, kind lady. Almost too polite. Froggy has joined the party. Do I have a menu? No, I don't have a menu. Cauldron time. Okay. So there's two elements we didn't find. Let's add one to each. Bulletin board and collection box now available. +3 talent points to all heroes. Apple collection box space increased to 160. Fish collection box space increased to 160. What? Oh boy, what's all this? It's a bulletin board. I figured I could gather stuff while you're busy doing other things. I'll place everything I gather in the collection box. Really? That would be super helpful. But what are all these numbers? Show you how much and how often I can gather for you, and also how much I've already placed in the collection box. Ah, that's great. I'm only following your example, though, so I can only collect as much as your best gatherings. It takes me longer to gather than you, I think because of all the darkness everywhere. If there was less of it, I bet I'd go faster. If there were others to help me, I bet I'd go a lot faster. Alright, better go see if there's anyone else out in the darkness. So Blinky's our helper, and I guess allies found is a multiplier percentage. Is that what I'm seeing at the bottom there? Okay. Oh, so I go to here if I just want to collect the items, and I go to here if I want information on it. Got it. Alright, let's go attack the darkness. Do I cast a spell? Is it magic missile? Or you can bribe. What does bribe mean? With apples? You bribe with apples? Well, it didn't let me place my friend. We might get absolutely mogged here. It didn't, like, seem to have a button for doing it, but maybe there is. I might still survive, technically. Oh, I found the party button. Okay. Okay. Okay, so her Careless Cast inflicts a random foe with those, and her Super Careless Cast is 5 spells. So his skill is Big Swing that does 3 damage to all unprotected enemies and costs 3 energy. So that takes a lot more energy. So he does 3 damage per hit, and it goes a little slower. Okay. Now let's look at the talents. Is that party talents? And this is my talents. Am I looking at that right? Okay, so I can refund all the points if I want to. No, I'm gonna look at stuff game. So bleed damage. So this is like more of like an overall effect. This will buff how much they get affected by these status ailments. Oh. Okay. I feel like these are probably the most important things to have. Like, I feel like having more party members is probably the #1 way to make the game a little simpler. Not that we have them, but we can actually go and... Yeah, we could refund everything. So I guess we don't have any other party members, so we could just invest in things. I guess there's no way of really choosing anyway. We don't have enough points to work with. Okay. Okay, that's cool. If we were alone, the first thing I'd do is raise attack damage, and it will definitely be on there. But I feel like the most important thing currently is probably doubling our skills hit. Is this easy 1 skill point. Probably making them last 1 more round, and then adding in damage is a good choice. How about Froggy? What do you got as choices? I feel like if a battle's gone on long enough for them to get a skill off, then something else has happened. So then I'll rethink this. I think for him it makes more sense to just raise his basic situation. Let's see what we opened up here. So blue might be possible, but green was easy peasy. What does just get that? Oh. Press and hold the action menu to activate it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's not that we make special brews. I think each of these unlocks different features. Tougher enemy game. Oh, it's a new game mode. 3 new game modes. More talent points. More space. Okay. What do you got for me on this? That's just talent points. Okay, that's fine. So that's why you want to upgrade things within the minigame, so that you can upgrade your fighting capacities. I understand. Alright, so now let's see. Oh, and this changed from red to orange as soon as we did that. Let's see what it thinks about each direction. So it thinks this direction is pretty easy. So we got 2 spiders, 2 bats. Am I reading that right? Power level. Okay, let's get on in there. So they're bypassing that range. I see. These guys do twice the damage, but they have way more attacks and HP and stuff. Oh, it hits everyone. Alright. Do we share blue magic energy points? Is it not for individual characters? That could make a difference in what I choose to upgrade. What's going on around here? What's with all these monsters? Beats me. At least we're able to bribe them to leave if we want. Yeah, but some of them demand a lot. Usually it's just to beat them up and run away. Like, what's a tiny little slime ball going to do with that many apples? I bet there's achievements for bribing. Don't make me feel bad for them. Come to think of it, they don't even have mouths. You're right. Then how do they even eat those apples? Ew, I don't want to picture it. Huh. can't even go over there. So that didn't do a whole lot for us. For new places. But there are other options. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try bribing one and just to see. Oh, it tells us what they want. Oh. Oh. This one just wants some. Oh, blue is super easy. Well, let's bribe it to see if I get an achievement. Nope. Well, I feel gypped now. Turn in this. What do we get? Yep, more. Okay. Oh, I get it. So it flashes which ones it thinks we can win, and all the red. I get why it flashes red now. So that's an indication of how difficult they are for us. So it's telling us we can make a lot of progress up and to the right. Okay. That makes more sense now. And like all the exclamation points are like where people or allies are. Okay. Well, since we kind of share skill damage, it kind of makes more sense to just have her do it, because hers is more versatile, isn't it? Oh. Oh, there's skits? Oh, I get it. That was what we had there. Okay. Okay. So it tells you which party members you have once you have them unlocked, I guess, and then you have to do that. And you can have a party size of 6. Oh, there might even be more than 6 characters. I wonder if I messed up by doing a fight with, by bribing instead of doing that. I guess in the long run it won't matter though. There might be a way to do fights even without dark areas, you know? It doesn't make sense that they would lock you out of stuff. Oh, he looks big. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's Tankston. Sorry, I could have sworn I was in the middle of telling one of my famous jokes. Was it a dream? Yes, I think so. You're mighty burly, mister. Any chance you want to help us fight? Ho ho ho, fight? Fighting's not my specialty. But I can sure take a punch or two. You have to if you're always telling jokes as bad as mine. I kind of like him. Let's try not to let him take too many punches or too many more punches. Okay. So yeah, we can... Oh. Okay. So there was an achievement for something called Auto Battle. Okay, what do you got going on? So his proper punch deals damage based on his health, on his max health. And he heals himself for damage. Takes 2 energy. Interesting. There's a bartender, it says. So we can increase his HP by a percentage, which will increase his damage with his attack skill. I'm gonna raise his basic capacities, because seems like a decent idea. So we'll have a positive energy situation now. So if there's an auto battle mode, I don't think we've unlocked it. So we can't buy, so she doesn't skip. There we go. Well, that was easy peasy anyway. And it's telling us actually most directions are pretty easy. I think this is actually one of the friends. This could be a tricky fight. We got a number of friends to play with. Took the shock one out. Well, we'll try to get everyone some status ailments. Okay, we got some fire going on. some poisons going on out there. I don't know if we're winning so far, but we are progressing. This might be a tougher fight than I thought, though. Trying not to let us get some resistance attacks in there from the back. That just seems like a good idea. I took care of both of those slimes there. That might help. There we go. Yeah, I figured, but this should kill that, and we got them. Perfect. We got Blunky. Is that you? Blinky, was I sleeping? Ghosts don't need to sleep, do we? Don't worry, buddy. The same thing happened to me. Is he one of your friends? Blunky and I go way back, don't we? Something like that. More importantly, I think Blunky can help us with all the fighting. But I thought ghosts weren't very good at fighting. Back when he was alive, Blunky was a great military general, or was it a baseball coach? Circus director? One of those. Either way, he was really good at bossing people around. If we put him in charge of our battling, we wouldn't have to think as much. Oh, that does sound nice. I won't make any promises, and since I'm not familiar with your team, I might need some guidance. I'll try to come up with a list of all the decisions that need to be made, so be sure to check those out. Hey, thanks, Blunky. Okay, so there we go. We'll have to do it at least once for a achievement anyway. Okay, well, that's cool. So that counts as another ally found, more multiplier. But yeah, this has been a fun first hour. I did spend a little time reading, but that's part of the game. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed it, I do think it's fun. I think the mini games are really fun. The combat's okay, but the mini games I think are where the heart of it's at. We're definitely gonna go get back into those and upgrade that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye for now.